All right, guys, so let's talk about this. This video is just going to walk you through exactly how to use My Simple Show website. So if you guys do want to use this website to create your video, you want it to do the drawings and read your script for you, here's where you're going to go. So once you're on the website, you're just going to need to go up here. You'll do a login. For you guys, you'll do sign in with Google, sign up with Google, right? Just like we do pretty much everywhere we go. It'll load up. And it'll pull it up right here. You're going to want to create a new video, right? You'll name your project. Just put your name. So I'll just put Mr. Ellis Bill of Rights Project. And you're just going to name your project that. You're going to do write your own script, okay? Write your own script. It's going to pull up all kinds of tutorials. I advise you guys to watch those, okay? I would watch these different tutorials. I'm not going to go through them, because I'm going to explain it to you guys while I go through, but I would watch them when you guys got there, and the website will explain it great too. So once you're here, you're going to do an educational storyline, because that's what we're doing, right? Educational. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll do explain a law. It doesn't really matter which one you click on, but we'll do explain a law. Here's that great tutorial, right? All right, and here's what you're going to do, right? It's got some great suggestions here for what you guys can bring up. You don't have to follow their examples exactly, right? But what you're going to do here is you're going to write a script. Don't get stressed about this script. You can go back and you can alter it later, okay? So don't like stress too much. Try to just get a rough draft. Try to get something down, right? So up here, title, right? Here's where you're just going to talk about, right? The Bill of Rights. So that one will probably just be that. That's probably all you'll do for this first slide, right? You're going to do an example. So here I'll put an explanation of what the Bill of Rights is, who really wanted it, why it was important, some stuff like that. I'll talk about my amendment here. Give some examples of it in action. And probably for the last one, how do people feel about it today? The Bill of Rights and my specific amendment, and some kind of closure. Something to just kind of wrap things up, you know. And that was my project, blah, 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 blah. Here's why it's important. Here's it cool, blah, 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 blah. That's just what you guys are going to do, right? You're going to go through, type this all up. Like I said, don't stress about it too much because you can't change it later, okay? Once you feel like it looks pretty good, you're going to scroll down. You're going to hit Choose Visuals. It's going to sit for a second. And here's where it gets spicy. So here's another nice tutorial video. It'll be great, super helpful for you guys. For me, I'm just going to jump right in, right? So the way this website works is you can link pictures to different words. So when you link a picture to a word, when that word is read by the voiceover, it's going to bring up the picture, right? So for instance, it's going to automatically do some to help you out because it's super, super helpful that way. Some of them will be helpful. Some of them probably won't. You can see on my title here, it already linked that word Bill with this picture. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll probably just leave that one. Rights, it linked with this. There's probably better ones we can find, but this is just an example, so I'll probably just leave that linked, right? Down here, though, we have like Bill. It put Bill as a dude, or a dude named Bill. I don't want that, right? So see, I'm going to minus it. I'm going to go down to the word Bill. I'm going to click that off. Boom. Now there's nothing linked to the word Bill. So when he says the word Bill, nothing's going to come up. An explanation, it's got this linked. That's okay. That kind of seems fine, right? You'll also notice they have some pictures already loaded, right? You can see over here, some pictures are already loaded. So I can just click on the word. Like we could do like, if I click on Bill, right? Look, it automatically pulls up all these different things I can choose from. But let's say you want to add something. Let's say down here where we have amendment, right? Maybe I want to find my own photo for amendment. So what you'll do is you'll open up Google, right? You're going to search amendment. I'm going to search. I'm going to search amendment process. Find a picture I really like. Here's a picture for the amendment process, right? I'm going to save image. You can name it whatever you want. Amendment process. So right click, save image, or control click for you guys. I'll go back here, click on this word amendment. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an upload. So I'll click that little file. And then hopefully if I go to recents or in my documents, it'll be in there somewhere. I'm just going to go to my recents, my amendment, find your file that's called whatever you named the picture, and you can just upload it right there. Boom. See, now that picture I found is linked to my word amendment. So it's all linked up. The rest of these look pretty good. I don't think I need to. I would go through and change them on your guys's. I wouldn't use any of the defaults because they're not going to be great. You want better pictures than just these black and white things. But I'm just going to leave them for the example for you guys. Also, you'll notice down here, you can type down here to alter your script. If you want to, you can hit edit text. You can say alter this to say something different. So if you want to change your script once you get into it and you start adding the pictures and stuff, you can do that. That's totally fine. You have that ability. You just edit text, get in there. If you want to test it to see what it'll look like, you'll go up here and hit play video. It'll probably take a second to load.
The Bill of Rights alter this to say something different.
And you guys can see.
Explanation of what the Bill of Rights, who really wanted
It does the reading for you. It brings up the pictures for you and everything. It looks all nice.
Give some examples of inaction. How do people feel about it, Tanya? The Bill of Rights and my specific amendment and some kind of closure.
So it looks great, right? Down here you can see how long it is. Mine's only 32 seconds, so I would have to make double this basically to make it good enough to get a good grade. Like I said, I would need to add a lot more pictures in here. I would need to make them a lot nicer besides just their automatic pictures they give in by uploading a lot of my own pictures, things like that. And so then when you're ready to turn it in, when you think you've got it all put together beautifully and you're ready to turn it in, you're just going to click go to finalize. It's going to give you some directions again. It should be already all set up pretty much and good to go. You can speed it up a little bit if you want or things like that, but it should be all good. So you're just going to hit finalize video. Leave it. It's already set. Hit OK. And it might take a while to load. It might take a little bit to get finalized. When I did the first one trying it out, it took a little bit. So yeah, it's going to spend some time doing that. But then when it's done, it'll give you a link and you'll just turn in that link. We'll have a place for you to turn in the link if you need to do that. And that's it. You've done it. You've worked through Simple Show. But that's how it works. If you guys have questions, please send me your Ms. Reese emails. We're going to be watching them all day long. We'll probably also have the meets running during class today so that you guys can just jump in and ask a quick question there if you need to. We'll leave it running so that we can answer any questions that way, but you don't have to join. So this is how you would make a video if you want to make one through My Simple Show.